Hello and welcome to Natural Solutions to Beat the Winter Blues. Thank you for taking the time to join me for this webinar as we'll have a little look at the different natural solutions you can use and be proactive in your own self-care. So before we get started, I will quickly introduce myself just so you have a little bit of an idea of who is talking, and you can also put a face to my voice. So, my name is Jamie Lee Howard. I'm from Happy Healthy Body. I am extremely passionate about the world of natural health and well-being. Certainly through my own journey, I really developed a strong passion for it and have continuously strived to find natural solutions because Western medicine wasn't able to help me in all areas of my health. And after suffering from a number of chronic illnesses, particularly from a teenager right through to adulthood, health or lack of health has been a real huge part of my life. And I am happy to say that I've now discovered a number of natural solutions that are really helping me to definitely live a healthier and more fulfilled life. So in particular, today we're going to have a look at essential oils. The brand in particular is called doTERRA Essential Oils, and I can positively say that they are certainly helping to change my life one drop at a time. And, I hope that it will shed some light on the power of natural solutions for you so that you can also, be proactive in your own healthcare and certainly take a good step forward into both preventative and also reactive healthcare when you need it. And at the moment, particularly during winter months, it's a time when many people are ill. So it's a very timely topic. We're mainly going to look at your seasonal threats today, but also a little bit about mood management during winter as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'll just quickly go over what we're going to cover. So we'll have a look at nature's medicine and sort of where it fits in to the general healthcare. Why I choose the particular oils I choose. How you can take care of your health naturally by using them and also enhancing your lifestyle with them. At the end, we'll also go over a little bit about how you can get hold of these essential oils for around 25% off retail if it is something you are interested in. But today is really just about having a look at different solutions and hopefully broadening your possibilities for self-care. So having a look at natural solutions, they're certainly nothing new. They are very powerful and they've certainly developed over time, but they really have been in use, throughout recorded history. You can have a look there. The Egyptians started using them in 3500 BC. Hippocrates, certainly used it and helped pave the way for modern medicine. Again, at the time of Jesus' birth, frankincense and myrrh were given along with gold at a time that they were considered even more valuable than gold because of their health benefits. And then you had Jean Valnet during the war, used them on soldiers. And now, companies like doTERRA, and there are a number of essential oil companies out there who are really helping to put them in everyone's home and spread their health benefits through that way. So they're certainly much easier to get hold of today, which is all wonderful news for us. So what really are they? What are essential oils? They're basically pure extracts from plants. They are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs, and they're actually nature's natural defense mechanism for plants and cells. As we saw before, they've been used anciently and throughout history for health benefits, and the science behind them now is really starting to catch up with with their usage. So, I mean, for quite some time, there wasn't a lot of science behind it, and it was, I guess, a little bit of urban myth that this worked well for this and that worked well for that. But now there's a lot of science and studies going into them, which is excellent news as for being able to use them to greater advantage as well. What they are is they are highly concentrated. So, for example, 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you can see why they are so valuable, and also how they are so powerful. They are safe, effective, affordable, and an alternative to synthetic remedies. Not only that, they allow you to be proactive in your own self-care without prescriptions or needing to go to the doctors. So these are really natural solutions for your health. So although I just said that, they can certainly help you being proactive about your healthcare, they don't replace traditional medicine. I am by no means an expert, a doctor, anything like that, and I, can't say that I can diagnose, cure, prevent, anything like that, but I can tell you that they are, certainly powerful to use. Just because they're natural doesn't mean they're not powerful, and you do also have to be careful with their use and using them correctly. So they do have hundreds of natural components that have many health and healing properties. And what they do is they have the ability to address the problem versus masking the symptoms. Again, as I've mentioned earlier, they give you the option to take informed self-care by playing proactive role in your health. And there's no side effects or unknown side effects that or possible addictions with them. However, I must say that I have become quite addicted with them, not by choice, but just because I have just found so many wonderful benefits, and my health has greatly improved, and I do really love them, and I use them in everything around the house as well as my health. So they can be addictive in that way. So why I've got this slide in here on how to use doTERRA essential oils is because not all oils are equal. Like anything, they vary in quality. doTERRA essential oils are extremely high quality, and I'll talk to you a bit more about that in just a moment. So it means you can take them in 3 ways. However, if you were to go to a supermarket, a chemist, something like that, and you were to buy an essential oil, and even when it says 100% pure essential oil on it, it can have 1% of that pure oil, and then the rest is full of multi-purpose liquids. So you do need to be careful about that. There's nothing illegal in saying it's 100% pure, because it does have some in, but it doesn't mean that's all that's in the bottle. Whereas these oils, that's all that's in the bottle, and that is a huge reason why I use them. So just briefly, you can use them aromatically, so breathing in or using a diffuser, which is wonderful to support the airways and really open up the lungs, particularly at this time of the year. You can use them topically. The reason we say the bottom of the feet is that's because where your pores are the largest, and so they'll go into the bloodstream and through your cells quicker that way. And then again, like I said, because they are really pure, you can take them internally, under the tongue, in a gel capsule, in water. I also gargle some from time to time. They're certainly safe to do so. However, at the same time, there are certain oils that you do take internally and others that you wouldn't. So why doTERRA? Really are three key reasons for why I use them. And first is that they have amazing co-impact sourcing model. So they only source their plants from the indigenous habitat that they're grown. They work with farmers in the local community who are highly experienced at harvesting and distilling these oils to make sure that they're in their purest form. And they also give a lot back to the communities that they work in. They currently source their oils from 40 different countries around the world, and 23 of those are developing countries. So a lot of their projects are around building schools, making sure the infrastructure's there, and making sure these farmers are on wages, so they don't just get paid when they take a crop; they get paid year round. So I think it's wonderful. Business model that it has to really support the larger community, and I really like that about them. Another thing is that they're subjected to very stringent testing. So they have both in-house testing by multiple independent third parties. And so it basically goes through around 3 to 4 different testing processes, from the harvesting to the distilling to the bottling, and then is sent to third-party testing. So it's always made sure that every batch is truly pure. And they work, finally. They're really effective at supporting both our physical and emotional health. And many people are choosing them for greater health and wellness, more energy and vitality, which is something I personally have got a lot out of them, major health improvements and powerful lasting solutions, things that, it really does address problems, not just masking the symptoms. So they are very powerful and a wonderful natural solution to have in your household. So really getting into today's topic of beating those winter blues, essential immune support. So over those colder months, it's very hard to find anyone that's not struck down by a cold or flu throughout the season. And the best remedy I've come across is this On Guard oil. It's actually the first oil I was introduced to. I had been sick again. I used to constantly get sick at least every 2 weeks with colds, respiratory infections, laryngitis. And I had another bout of this, and a friend gave me one little bottle distilled with some coconut oil to put on the bottom of my feet, and some straight that I gargled to help my throat. And I was so amazed at how quickly it helped. And this is something I think is a must to have in everyone's household. I've certainly given it to all of my friends and family, and I've gotten them all on it now. So we say the bottom of the feet again, just because this is your largest pores in your body, so it will go through your cells and your bloodstream quicker. Particularly if you're feeling ill, or you feel like you might be coming down with something, I'd recommend doing this twice a day, and definitely at bedtime. It's something that has to be used regularly for best results. You can't just sort of put it on, once every few weeks and really expect really good immune support. It's something you need to give your body on an ongoing basis, and you'll notice a big difference. So it is powerful to support the body's immune system, and definitely, like I said, when showing signs of illness during autumn and winter. So you can take it diluted, topically. You can diffuse it aromatically, which I also highly recommend. And internally, you might put a drop under your tongue, or gargle it for a sore throat and things like that. 2 more oils that are really important in helping to support your immune system are oregano and frankincense. Now, oregano is a very strong and hot oil. And so this one you're going to dilute about 1 to 3, and that's for an adult, and you dilute it even more for a child. However, I wouldn't recommend putting it on young children, just because it is a really strong and hot oil, but it is so effective at helping the immune system. So again, on the bottom of your feet, or any areas, maybe you've got a sore chest or sore throat, anything like that, you can apply it topically with some oil. And frankincense, very much the same thing. It is also a wonderful oil if you feel like you're coming down with something, just to put a drop under your tongue. It's something I also diffuse a lot on a regular basis, for its antibacterial and, antiviral properties. So both of these oils are excellent to pair with the On Guard, peppermint, and like I said, they both are antiviral, antifungal, parasitic, anti-inflammatory, and antibacterial. So wonderful immune support, and something that whereas your On Guard is more of your ongoing everyday type of thing, these two oils are brilliant when you're starting to feel a little bit unwell and feeling like your immune system needs additional support. So you sort of add in on a ad hoc type basis. So next, respiratory. With the coughs and the colds and things like that going around this time of the year, easy air absolutely is my best friend. I also have asthma, and I find it is a really wonderful support for my respiratory system, and it helps open up my airways and my lungs. So a good thing to do is put a couple of drops of it in your palm and inhale it, with your hands up near your nose, and certainly rub it on the back of your neck and your chest. I often put it on at night on my chest. It's also really good to diffuse if you don't want to put it on you, or with children, diffuse it at night if they're a bit congested. Additionally, lemon is brilliant at helping the respiratory system, and putting under the tongue. I have it daily in a glass of water, but you can also put it in an empty gel or a vegetable capsule is really good too. So these will help both respiratory and sinus relief, which is something I know many people need at this time of the year. So seasonal support. Not talking so much about allergies, but the winter season support here. So peppermint is excellent. If you've got any bugs, flus, those type of things, at really calming the stomach and providing some relief for any head tension. So this can be applied to the back of the neck, on your temples and forehead, and also on your tummy. So again, I would dilute that 1-to-1 with a carrier oil such as a coconut. Fractionated coconut oil, or an avocado oil, or almond oil. All very good. Oregano is one brilliant oil for a sore throat. And as I said before, it is quite hot. So it is good to dilute with honey and milk, or just take it in a veggie capsule, which is what I commonly do. I find that's the easiest way to take it. So again, that'll give you some extra immune support and certainly soothe the sore throat. So skin support. So during winter, it's not uncommon to have drier, cracked skin. It's not as well hydrated. It's generally covered up, and so definitely needs a little bit of extra support. So myrrh, geranium, and lavender are all brilliant oils for this. So myrrh, applied either with a carrier oil or an unscented moisturizer, is wonderful for supporting cracked or chapped skin, even back of your heels, if you've ever got cracked heels or anything like that, really good for that. But yeah, highly recommend for those things. And then both geranium and lavender are brilliant for maintaining healthy and well hydrated skin. So if you've got dry skin, they will be your best friend during winter, and I've certainly added them into my daily routine now, and have noticed a huge difference. My skin is definitely much better than it has been in previous winters, so I can highly recommend that. Then the final area we'll have a little look at is essential mood support. So when it's gloomy outside and it's raining, it is quite easy to feel a bit down. And I find that having a little bit extra mood support during these winter months is really important, and a definite a thing to add to your sort of proactive health routine. So citrus oils like your lemon and wild orange, as well as the chia blend, are all amazing at uplifting the mind and body. These are things you can apply topically, or just diffuse or smell aromatically. Both of them all three of them are really good for those things. So you can put them on your wrists, the back of your neck, over your heart area, or on the bottom of your feet. Definitely very good to diffuse around your house, and I find they're so uplifting and definitely help me get through the colder months. I'm someone that loves the heat, so I do find winter a little bit harder. So we're going to do a little raffle draw now, and you can win yourself a free wild orange oil, which I absolutely love. It's probably my favorite smelling oil out of all of them. The citrus properties obviously brilliant for cleaning. They antibacterial. They're good for detoxing and uplifting, as we just saw. So just below the video here is a link to go over to your raffle draw. I'm going to get you to take a moment, fill that out. This is something that we draw on a weekly basis. Myself and a number of other lovely ladies of my team do a number of classes every week, and we do draw a winner for them. So it is a really good opportunity for you to tell me a little bit about what you're looking for, if you want to be followed up, how you want to be followed up, just so that I'm not pestering you with irrelevant information or, following you up when it's something that you're not interested in at all. So please do take the time to quickly submit that, and we'll continue on. Okay. So hopefully you've had a chance to do that now. And now it's back on you for a little bit. So considering your own, top health priorities, specifically looking at, winter health concerns for this topic, is there anything here that you've experienced over the winter that you think the oils could help with? And if so, I want you to take a moment to jot them down, what these symptoms have been, and also the oils that can potentially help them. Or if you can't remember, just write down symptoms or health concerns and your health priorities. Maybe you're not sleeping as well. There could be some things we didn't cover, but definitely take a moment to write them down. And at the end, I will share a couple of links with you. And if there's anything we didn't cover or you want some more information on, then you can quickly shoot that through to me. But take a moment now to write them down, and then I can certainly help with that in a little bit later. Okay, so hopefully you've had a chance to do that now. And I'm just going to, as promised, quickly let you know a little bit about how you can get the oils if you are interested. So full disclosure, I do earn a commission off of selling these. That isn't the main reason why I share these oils. Like I said up front, I am so passionate about being able to improve my own health, and I found these the best thing I've tried in 16 17 years of trying what I felt like absolutely everything. So for me, if I can help other people to feel better, then that is my main goal. So full disclosure, that's out the way. But basically you can buy them online via a wholesale account, or simply by completing an order form, which you can get through on the site, and I'll have some links at the end for that. And basically then you can get member-only benefits, which include 25% discount on retail pricing, and I can show you exactly how to do that. One of the best ways to get started with the oils, which is what I did and everyone I know has done, is to buy a kit or create your own customized kit. So then you have a number of oils to get you started. It's also the best value for money because they're bundled, so you're getting them much cheaper than if you were to buy them individually. And they can cover a number of health priorities, and I'll go through a couple of the kits in a minute. And for example, most kits have things that I use for all my cleaning, even some skincare, health, and cooking. I cook with a number of the oils, so they have multiple benefits and uses, and so, they certainly do come into good use. Um, you do get your wholesale membership free with any kit that you buy, or those it's $35 without. However, you'll easily get that back in your first order if you're ordering more than, 1 or 2 oils, just with the discounted price. So definitely worth considering. So, like I said, the kits are definitely the best way to get started. So, looking at the main kits here, we have the Essentials collection with the Slim and Sassy. So, this has the 10 most popular essential oils in the 5 ml bottles. And all of these oils are very commonly used. It covers pretty much every oil that we've talked about today, except for the chia and the wild orange. And the Slim and Sassy is actually a metabolic blend, so it can be good for weight loss or, controlling appetite and things like that. Your Home Essentials kit has the same oils without the Slim and Sassy, but also has a diffuser, and they are 15 ml bottles, so they are the full normal size bottles. Your daily usage enrollment kit includes your Essential collection, and then it has a number of other products, like the diffuser, the DDR Prime tablets, and a few other oils like Balance, which is one of my favorite for calming feelings of nervousness or anxiousness. It's got the On Guard toothpaste, On Guard cleaner, shampoo, conditioner, those type of things. And then there's the oil sharing kit. If you are thinking, wow, I love this, I want to share it, I can think of so many people that would really benefit from it, that might be the kit for you. You might go, yes, I want to jump in, I want every oil, I'm ready to go. So that's a wonderful kit, and I know a number of people that have got a lot of value out of that who've just jumped in and said, this is something I'm really interested in sharing. So if you want even more great value, this is something I recommend to anyone who does buy, and perhaps they start with a kit or they start with just a few oils, and then we go through some of their health priorities, and they're like, oh, well, I also want something for this, or sleep, or anxiety, or some kind of mood support. It's a good way to get more products over time. So you get rewarded for making ongoing monthly purchases. However, you're not locked into a contract, or you're not locked into ordering every month. When I first started, I got an LRP order my second month in, but then I didn't order for a couple of months. I wasn't really ready to. You can get free product points, like I said, that can then be redeemed for products. So I'm often getting free products just because of previous orders, and the longer you participate, the more product points you earn, so up to 30% of your total monthly order. And you can also receive a free product of the month when your orders are 125 point value. And they have a point value system because doTERRA operates in a number of countries around the world, so all the currencies are different, and it's just a way to make a global sort of a system for calculating that. And as I said, it's a no lock-in contract and freedom to cancel anytime. So it's a good thing to do if you want extra value and want to order, more than once, which I'm sure if you got started, you would. So finally, the last steps, as I said, you can contact me with any questions or for help ordering. So just click on that link there, or it's just happyhealthybody.org, contact us. And I'll also pop that down the bottom for you. Like I said before, with your health priorities that you wrote down, if there's something that we didn't cover that you might, or you got some questions about, certainly send that through to me, and I'll be more than happy to go over that with you again. Or you can email me, happyhealthybody.org@gmail.com. If you want to order and you're ready to set up, the link is there on the screen, and it just basically prompts you with different steps on how to set that up. If you want a step-by-step guide and set it up yourself, I have that there on the site at that link. And then let me know if there's any mentioned areas or any other health priorities that I can potentially support you with. And maybe it's not with these oils, or it's something else. But always happy to try and help. And I hope you found some great value in the information. And I hope you stay healthy for the rest of the winter season, and stay warm. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you joining with me today. And yeah, take care.